Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Wait. Yes. No, no.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
Edged it. Big appeal. Dives and takes a nice catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Solid defence, very compact. End of the over, a wicket to show for it, and nothing added to the scoreboard. Australia are 1 for none. Finch is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Mohammed from the scoreboard end. Got right in behind it.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yeah. Baller's in. No, no.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah, mate.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Great shot. Great timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 1 for 6. Misses everything.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
Yeah, mate.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
That was a good slower ball. Marsh picked it up well but was unable to do much with it. Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
finds the fielder with that shot.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
5 runs added in the over. Australia are 1 for 11.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes.
This misses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery and the batter is all at sea.
Yep. Ballers. No.
End of the over, 6 off it. Australia are 1 for 17.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Beaten on the drive.
Finch shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. Australia are 1 for 17.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Look painful.
Just threw the shot too early.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot. Marsh will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
India applying the squeeze out there. Back-to-back overs without a run being scored. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Labuschagne, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Yep, caught, gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Nice shot, runs possible.
No!
Smith gets off the mark.
Drives and misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Pads that away. Loud appeal.
Yeah, mate.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Nicked it.
No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep.
Needs to be on target. Big shout.
Wait there. No.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Waiting. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A well-executed slower ball. They had to check the shot and could only push it away defensively.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Nice bowling.
Mohammed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keepers. No. Wait. Yep. No.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting. No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
For 32.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 4 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Big appeal.
No! No!
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yes!
Middle that one. Great timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Wait!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yep! No, no!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep! No!
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep!
They'll get at least one.
No!
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
A miserly over is completed. Just one off it.
Yep! No!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep! No, no!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yeah. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Another over ends without runs. As the pressure mounts on these batters, you wonder when the big shot will come to release the tension.
Yes.
Good looking shot, back into position easily and timed it beautifully.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Mohammed will be disappointed with that delivery.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
No.
There's a run here, surely.
Yes. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. No. No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Got right in behind it.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Mohammed ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yeah. No.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler. Bowler. Yes. No.
Collects
No.
that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yes. No.
Bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yes. No.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 49. Mohammed from the scoreboard end.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yep. Keepers. Yes. No.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Carey shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Managed to get it fine and it trickled away to the boundary. Just waited on it nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.